The quiet American town of Willow Creek lived a young boy named Ethan Walker. His home was a broken wooden cabin near a lonely road. His mother washed dishes in a small cafe, and his father had left years ago without a goodbye. Life was cold, silent, and heavy, but inside Ethan's heart, a small flame of hope kept burning. His dream was to study at Stanford University and give his mother a better life. Every night he sat on the old porch, shivering in the wind, looking at the stars. He whispered to himself, "One day, I will leave this place and change everything." Ethan studied day and night and applied for a scholarship. But when the result came, one word broke his world: rejected. His room fell into silence. His mother placed her hand on his shoulder and softly said, "Never be afraid of an empty pocket, and never be afraid of an empty chair." That night, Ethan cried silently and prayed, "If there is no path, then just open one door for me. I don't want to lose." Every evening, he would visit the famous cafe in town where rich businessmen came in shiny suits. On one corner table, there was always an empty chair. Ethan would quietly sit near it with his torn shoes and old books, just watching how successful people talked, walked, planned, dreamed. One winter night, a man finally sat in that empty chair. His name was Jonathan Reed, a wealthy CEO from New York. He noticed Ethan and asked, "Why do you sit here alone every day?" Ethan looked down and softly replied, "Because one day, I want this chair to be for my mother when I bring her here proudly." Jonathan didn't laugh. Instead, he smiled and said, "Tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., this same chair. If you come, I'll show you a way." The next morning, snow covered the streets. The wind was sharp, freezing every breath. Ethan had no warm coat. His mother silently removed her only jacket and put it on him. "Don't just promise," she said, "fulfill it." Ethan walked through the snow and reached the cafe. Jonathan was waiting. He handed Ethan a small key. "This isn't a gift. This is a chance, an internship at my Washington, D.C. office. If you fail, this chair will stay empty forever." Life in Washington, D.C. was harder than he imagined. Big offices, sharp suits, high expectations. Ethan was just an intern. He cleaned desks, served coffee, and stayed late after everyone left, studying files, learning business, correcting his own mistakes. Months passed. One day, a major company project began to fail. Experts gave up. Pressure filled the office. Ethan stayed up the whole night, gathered data, created a new plan on his old cracked laptop, and submitted it. The next morning, in front of everyone, CEO Jonathan Reed said, "This boy is not just an intern. He is the one who turned an empty chair into an opportunity." 2 years later, Ethan received an acceptance letter from Stanford University, full merit. He returned home, took his mother's hand, and brought her to the same cafe where it all began. He